stuck when I'm caught up with you. I just don't know what to do. If I could fall back, won't mean all that if it ain't with you. 'Cause I just ain't myself when you're not around. And everybody else thinks I'm fine. Don't think I realize, can't you tell? Oh, sometimes I'm anxious, but when I feel low, you lift me up, keep me grounded. This crowd ain't so crowded with you. I'm not alone. Staying out till late at night, turn a 24 to a 25, trying to turn a night into many nights. If I could be with you anytime, why we ever gotta say goodbye? Stick with me through the lows and highs one more time. Stuck when I'm caught up with you. I just don't know what to do. If I could fall back, won't mean all that if it ain't with you. You help me grow and never let me fall. Might not say it enough, but I'm thankful as fuck for it all. You warm me up when I'm cold, and you give me your hands to hold. Oh, your path crossed mine and our stars aligned in a row. Staying out till late at night, turn a 24 to a 25, trying to turn a night into many nights. If I could be with you anytime, why we ever gotta say goodbye? Stick with me through the lows and highs one more time. Stuck when I'm caught up with you. I just don't know what to do. If I could fall back, won't mean all that if it ain't with you. Stuck when I'm caught up with you. I just don't know what to do. If I could fall back, won't mean all that if it ain't with you. Safe when I'm caught up with you. You taught me what I should do. If I could fall back, won't mean all that, 'cause I'll be with you.
Forget the alert. I forget I'm streaming. I go. Oh shit. Oh, there's an update. Oh, Astra buff. Or yeah, it's a buff, right? It's been a while. I didn't know. I didn't even know. Okay, so hello guys. Let's pop it. Do this. I don't know how to fill time.
This to Vice President Harris. I want to get your thoughts on support for Ukraine in this moment, but also as Commander-in-Chief, if elected, how would you deal with Vladimir Putin, and would it be any different from what we're seeing from President Biden?
Well, first of all, it's important to remind the former president you're not running against Joe Biden, you're running against me. I believe the reason that Donald Trump says that this war would be over within 24 hours is because he would just give it up. And that's not who we are as Americans. Let's understand what happened here. I actually met with Zelensky a few days before Russia invaded, tried through force to change territorial boundaries, to defy one of the most important international rules and norms, which is the importance of sovereignty and territorial integrity. And I met with President Zelensky. I shared with him American intelligence about how he could defend himself. Days later, I went to NATO's eastern flank, to Poland and Romania. And through the work that I and others did, we brought 50 countries together to support Ukraine in its righteous defense. And because of our support, because of the air defense, the ammunition, the artillery, the javelins, the Abrams tanks that we have provided, Ukraine stands as an independent and free country. If Donald Trump were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now. And understand what that would mean, because Putin's agenda is not just about Ukraine. Understand why the European allies and our NATO allies are so thankful that you are no longer president, and that we understand the importance of the greatest military alliance the world has ever known, which is NATO, and what we have done to preserve the ability of Zelensky and the Ukrainians to fight for their independence. Otherwise, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up for the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch.
Yeesh. That's my president. That's who I'm voting for. That's right. Okay. Valorant is still updating, which I'm a little concerned about, considering. It's update on the patch note. First. Oh, I didn't know it was on.
Effort. Got to speak to Adverso's util on these swings. Really great timing with these pushes. And again, as the pack, even when they're segmented or fragmented, like we see with the 3-2 stacks that they've gone for, like at least half these rounds at this point, at least for the early round, they're still able to just coalesce so conveniently on site. Really incredible stuff.
It's that international experience from Adverso. Yeah. Having played so many tournaments in the past on Lev. And yeah, here we are again. Another brutal buy coming out from M80. Xander's gonna maintain the Phantom. I mean, whenever you think about M80 and Phantoms, they always spray through those smokes, and that's where they gain the majority of their kills.
That's weird. There's no trip in the back.
Let's choose to push in once more. Look at those tripwires in the back, purposely to be anti-Dante. Catch him out like a fly, be like a spider, eat him up backside.
Oh. You'll see the beginning of it as Dante is on. Past the cages, jumping over the wires, just trying to cause as much chaos as possible, and Net will shut it down. Is All Knight's on site enough? Net says absolutely not. 3 down with the Sheriff, and that will probably do it. Rest of M80, a swath onto site. A decoy fools Adverso not, and in fact, he makes a clean getaway over to A site to at least farm some creds on the spike, if not, have himself a chance at a 1v4 to give All Knights an 8th.
Imagine. I mean, we've seen some wild stuff today.
That'll be the day.
This could be a possibility.
30 seconds left.
No B-side at all. Call's been made to rotate back over. Soon to find out, hey, Spike's down. 1v4, Adverso, no utility. Either needs to push up so aggressively and catch, somehow magically, all of M80 off guard at once for a spray down. Or take them down one by one. That won't be a possibility. 1, 2,
Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Adverso removed half of M80 in seconds.
Dude, did you feel the clip coming? You were.
I
the
did.
way that you spiked that into existence, I could feel the Reddit gold from here.
The wavelength. my fingers attached to the monitor like it's happening. I was in the mainframe for a second. Look, there it is again. And it was so close
That
for
was
a third
great.
too. Could have been play of the game right there. Play of the day, really.
Yeah. All for
That would
naught,
have
though.
been devastating
Yeah.
to M80.
Some guns at least drop, but M80's cycle is looking decent at this stage as well. Goodness me. So it comes down to, you know, how M80 can replicate something like that. And obviously, no round is going to go the way that did. Net lit up that kill feed at the right moment. But it also was a moment of an uncertain All Knights in which Dante couldn't make nearly as much space because those trap wires were set up there. Because All Knights decided to full stack into the site where Cypher was, and rather than clear it, Dante, he runs over those obstacles. He's a hurdle jumper, and it works as long as the rest of the team inserts, but they didn't farm enough space that